Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Spitfire. Hey, girl. Hey. Ooh, shit, I'm pressing buttons. The dog scared me when he barked. Hello. Welcome, everybody. What is today? Saturday. How is everybody's Saturday going? I got up and did something to my face. This lid, I'm very, very cautious about. This lid keeps wanting to pop off, and I'm like not trying to have beverages by my computer. I'm like so cautious and trying to protect it the best I can. So welcome, everybody. You've been busy. I know. Don't you have a graduation party you're planning, right? I've planned many parties in my life, let me tell you. I'm 38. I've planned a baby shower. I've planned wet buffs. Well, I guess I actually could say I planned my best friend's wedding, and I wasn't even in her wedding, and she regrets it too today. From this day, she does regret not having me as her one of her bridesmaids. Or what happened was that her bridesmaids were supposed to be there for her, and apparently they weren't, so I had to do all the work. And at the time, I worked at Party City, so I was able to get a lot of the supplies, a lot of the stuff, accessories, stuff for, the girls, and stuff for their, little bridesmaids gifts that they get. I just took a shower, washed my hair. I'm just deciding if I'm going to put it up or I want to really straighten it. I trimmed it up a little bit. I need to definitely have it thinned out, and I want to cut it. There's this, I talk about it all the time. There's this company called Wigs for Kids. Wigs for Kids. I'm going to post that in the comments. I'll break it to everybody. Wigs for Kids. I think it's .org. I think somewhere around there. Wigs for Kids. They take. Hold on. You want to come in? Come on. We don't got all day. We got a show to do. Mr. Stealing the show. God, every time. Hi. It's Mr. Midnight. Mr. Midnight. Okay, anyhow. So, Wigs for Kids takes hair that's dyed. Although I haven't dyed my hair in quite some time. I don't have the money. Hair dye is too damn expensive. But hair dye is definitely expensive. But they take hair that has been color treated, bleached, you name it, they take it. They even take hair that has THC in it because they can actually, there's ways to cleaning that out. They don't have to, I've donated mine a lot over the years. You have. I want to do that so bad, Spitfire. So bad do I want to do that. Is my little avatar cute or what? I love it. I love having a laptop. All you Bush watchers, please come out. Scooby! You're ruining Mom's show. Kids, it's 2:16, when it's Saturday, so the kids are over here. They play in this alley by my house. I have a friend that lives down there, and they do they play basketball and stuff down there and stuff. But yeah, so you've donated. Have you donated Spitfire? Did you donate to Wigs for Kids, or did you do Locks of Love is another one? Oh, I do have to show you guys this. So I'm really proud. So this look was kind of, wish it was a little bit better process. Trust the process, but I did do like a little bit of orange. I normally don't do orange. I normally don't do like, I'm more bright, girly pink colors. But so I just do this thing on because I don't like my arms. So I don't like a bunch of stuff. We all do that to ourselves. We don't like, who the hell is that? We don't like, there's so many things about ourselves that I know us women. See, that's why I don't keep too much shit about me because it goes a flying. You know, us women, we need other women to come in. Oh, no, you're beautiful. Locks of love, Spitfire. Okay. Well, I am so excited to try. But see, I don't know. Does Locks of Love take hair that's been some places? But I think Locks of Love charges now. And the reason why I was gonna do wigs for kids was because they don't charge. Locks of Love's now charges, I guess. That's what I was told. I don't know how true that is. So maybe I'll check out Locks of Love again, but I do know Wigs for Kids is definitely needing hair. And there was somebody I went to last night saying that they wanted to cut their hair. I think her name was Sarah something. She wanted to cut all her hair off because her hair is super long. Girl has beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. She said she actually sits on it, it's hard to sleep with her husband. She has to, you know, can get one of those little bonnets. Oh god, my back. But yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna believe this. Okay? You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this case we got, okay? So I get up. I've been up since 9 o'clock this morning. It's 2:20. No, I was up at 8 something. Spent and took a shower, got my face on, tried to prepare myself, because somebody had to say I was on drugs and mother truckers. I'm definitely not on drugs. Definitely have to work on my skincare because, like I said, I get a little bit dry where my nose ring is at. My T-zone, like I get, sometimes my skin is oily, sometimes it's dry. You fucking fracking thing. I kind of have a combination skin. And I had a pimple here on my nose, and of course, you get the haters that want to say something crazy and just piss me off. Oh, what do you want, stepsister? I told you. I knew it. Sorry, Alright. So, anywho, let's clear all that out of there. Okay, so I'm strolling on here on the Newsbreak app. You guys all know how much I love the Newsbreak app, right? So I'm on there and I see this and it says, um, cops released and it's TPD. I'm just going to show it to you guys now. Let's go check this out. Now, TPD officers are under investigation for releasing canine unit on a man during a traffic stop. Can we read that again? TPD officers are under investigation for releasing a canine dog on a man during a traffic stop. When did canines become the officers and ask registration, proof for insurance? Instead, they do this. So no, the guy was recording this. The Toledo man was recording this. So let's go ahead and read the article first. So that way we usually know. When we've been reading articles the past few days, we've been realizing the articles leave out so much and the videos tell so much more. Okay? So, Toledo, Ohio. Toledo Police K9 was released on a man during a traffic stop. And now several officers are under investigation. Well, they should be. Come the fracking on.
Brad's grandma died last night.
I'm in the live though.
I'm probably going to walk down there and wait.
Okay. Tell him I'm sorry. My condolences. Aw. How old was she? Oh, well, I just didn't know if did she have cancer?
She died from Alzheimer's and dementia like my grandma did.
Yes.
Because he was telling me about it, and I was like, dude, no way, that's what my grandma passed from. She was so gone that she didn't even know who
my Aunt Terry died of dementia from having MS, took her life. It's sad. I'm sorry.
So, I'm going to go down here in a few minutes.
Look at this, babe. Really quick, because you're not on camera. TPD officers released a canine on a man at a traffic stop. Instead of doing their job, they just decided, whoops, oh shit.
Oh, well. I'm not surprised. He was probably doing something.
I want to get into the article, but I gotta get off of this. So
okay, I love you.
I love you too. Okay, there we go, guys. Sorry. So it says here, the incident happened Thursday night, and the driver recorded it all on his phone. The cell phone video shows officers standing behind Brandon Upchurch's truck. When at first I heard Upchurch, I thought Brian Upchurch. You guys, I swear to God. But then I looked at it and read it more, and it said Brandon. So Brandon Upchurch's truck, where their guns were drawn and K9 unit. While officers ordered the driver to get out of the vehicle, the driver repeatedly asked why he was being stopped. What is y'all pulling me over for? Brandon Upchurch said. Upchurch said he picked up his cousin from work and they were seconds from home. When officers with the Toledo Police Department stopped them on Albion Street, or Albion Street, maybe. I just happened to look in my river view and see lights. They instantly popped out with guns and a dog. I'm asking them, why are you pulling me over for? They're not saying anything. Upchurch said the 38-year-old man told officers he had just came from the store and continued to demand the crews to tell him why he was being stopped. A canine handler then walks towards the man with the police dog. The TPD canine holder releases the dog, and Upchurch is handcuffed. And the officers told Upchurch, your car has a stolen license plate on it. The Toledo man said he did not have a stolen plate. No stolen plate. I own that truck. Like I said, like they lied so badly. I'm going to tell you all the whole story. They were looking for another truck, but it wasn't that truck. Now, I just seen an episode last night, you guys, on First Shift Patrol or something. It's a big, huge channel. It's on Reels. They had the same incidents with another guy. They were supposed to be looking for a black man, but instead they have a white man with the glasses that matched what the black man was supposed to be wearing. It was a crazy. So it's like they didn't even like certain parts of the articles matched and certain parts of it didn't match what they were looking for. So it's crazy how they were looking for a different red truck and they, suck their canine dog on this guy. How they, so okay, let's keep going here. Where were we at? So they let his passenger, Frederick Wilson III, go and allow Wilson to drive the truck home. They booked Upchurch in the Lucas County Jail and charged him with resisting arrest and obstruction. The men said they were traumatized. Upchurch said he has severe injuries to his arm. Oh my God. They didn't even search a truck. I didn't attempt to run or anything. It was an attempt. Why would I run? There's 3 guns on me and a dog. I'm not going anywhere, Upchurch said. Upchurch faced the judge Friday and entered a plea of not guilty to the charges against him. TPD Internal Affairs Division has 100 days to investigate the incident. Let's go watch the video of this. Okay. Oh, these cops. So trigger warning, guys. I don't know. I have not watched this video. I probably should have, but I have not. So I do not know what we're going to see in this video. We do see pew-pews already. Come on, bad boy. Hi, Mater.
What is y'all pulling me over for?
Toledo Police K-9 released on a man during a traffic stop. Now, several Toledo police officers are under investigation.
Good.
Now, we caution you, this is video that could be disturbing to some viewers. This
Trigger
incident
warning.
happened yesterday. The driver recording it all on his cell phone. 13 Action News reporter Alexis Means is live tonight with a story you'll only see right here. Alexis?
Lee, these men said they were racially profiled, they were terrified, and there was no reason for the TPD officer to let that
her
canine
glasses,
loose.
man. She's getting a little bit older.
Look at these people, y'all. They got their guns out and everything, man.
Get out of the truck, do now.
For what? For what?
Driver, out of the truck, do now.
The cell phone video shows the driver gets out of the truck and repeatedly asks why he's being stopped.
Oh my gosh.
What is y'all pulling me over for? One.
Brandon Upchurch says he picked up his cousin from work. They were seconds from home when Toledo police stopped them on Albion Street.
I just happened to look in my rear view, seen lights. They instantly pop out with guns and a dog. I'm asking them, what are you pulling me over for? They're not saying anything. What are you pulling me over for? Get out the car, get out the car.
The 38-year-old man
Wow, guys.
tells the officers he just came from the store and continues to demand that the crews tell him why he's.
That is
being
crazy.
stopped. A canine handler walks toward the man.
You're gonna get bit.
What is y'all?
Okay, so he said, let's pause this for a minute. Let's think about this so I don't get copy struck and stuff. All right, shout out to 13 ABC. Shout out to Cruz, he did a very smart thing. He videotaped it right away. He, he did what he had to do. He had to, this is nuts.
Y'all pulling me over for?
Do now. You're gonna get bit. Passenger in the car. I got him.
God, like a
What
big
is y'all doing
dog.
this for? What is y'all
Get on
doing
the
this
ground.
for?
Do it now. Ground. Get on the ground.
What is y'all doing this for?
Oh my God.
They arrest Upchurch.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't you move.
Then you hear the officer tell the driver,
Your car has a stolen license plate on it.
I promise it don't.
Yeah, it does.
I promise it don't.
Upchurch says he did not have a stolen plate.
No stolen plate. I own that truck. Like, they lied.
I know right
so
where that's
bad.
at.
I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story. They was looking for another truck, but it wasn't that truck. They had no reason to do none of that at all. And I thought they was gonna shoot me. They had guns pointed straight to my head.
Toledo police arrested Upchurch and charged him with resisting arrest and obstruction. They let the passenger go.
They told me to get in the car with the same plates that they claimed they pulled me over for, which they said were stolen, and had me drive his vehicle home with the plates on it.
The men say they were traumatized, and Upchurch says he has severe injuries to his arm.
They didn't even search the truck.
How messed up is that,
It was an
guys?
attempt.
They didn't search the truck. They made the passenger driver drive it. There's so much issues.
Like,
with
why
this.
would I run? Is 3 guns on me and a dog. I'm not going anywhere.
You guys. Alexis Means says, I love her as a reporter. She's been like, I grew up with this news
And
channel.
Upchurch
So,
faced the judge today. He pleaded not guilty to the charges against
Good.
him.
Let's get him a petition.
Requested TPD's
Sue
canine
them.
policy,
Sue 'em.
but TPD has
These
yet to
cops.
release that to us. Also,
You know what?
TPD did not know about this incident until we reported it.
Ooh, so they didn't even know about the incident until they reported it. Good. I'm glad the news channel, they're out here doing it. Alexis Means, I give her a shout out. She's on Facebook, you guys. Check her out. Most of her articles that she does is so professional and so,
to them this morning. Back to you.
Great job, Toledo Police. You are screwing up big time. Wow. What do you guys think about that? Oh, I love you too. I love you all. You look so fit. Oh, thank you. I had to do something with myself. I just felt so, I don't know if it was that eclipse, but it just drained me. I don't even know how my pops was out there in that stuff. He got to watch the eclipse, but can you guys believe that? I'm just be ready to pause. Yes. Oh my God. I know, right? Okay. So my next one is, this case doesn't make a little bit of sense to me. When I pulled it up, there's been conflicting article on Newsbreak and somewhere else, but oh shit, I guess I have to do this first, don't I? I cannot believe this. So he had pled not guilty. Totally misspelled that shit wrong. Whoops. Oh well. So he totally pled not guilty, which I'm hoping those cops, get in big trouble for what they did, because they were looking for a whole nother truck, and then to lie. These police, okay, I don't understand how police can just sit there and lie and make up lies, and just like attorneys and prosecutors, and they're all allowed to lie. But if we were to tell a lie, holy shit, So I just don't understand how and I live near here, and we have that, and I just, back in my hometown, we have a couple crooked cops, and OMG, it's not even my stepsister. It's a fan. Oh, that's an old mod. Oh, mod. Sorry. So, okay, so earlier, I'm not going to say who, but I was in a chat. Okay, so. Alright, so I was in a chat earlier, and I mentioned about the topic of somehow about kids and women got pulled up, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna write in there how I feel. I've been looking into adoption, and I found out, I always thought with an adoption process or being a foster home parent, you got to have lots of money, and the creator, instead of like the people that were in our chat, were very nice and said that's a wonderful idea. She comes back and says, well, why don't how does she say it? I gotta, because I'm using a what's that word? Trying to quote her, but emphasizing. Okay, so how does she say it? She said, oh, really? You want to adopt? I don't want to play the clip because then people will know who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to start a war. I'm just saying she hurt my feelings when she said, well, why don't you need money for that. You need to have a lot of money. It's about, you should be asking for money, not, who am I going to ask for money for one? Like, to be a wanted woman, I know. I put myself out there too much, sticking up for my friends, but I had to. But just the way the lady said it was all about the money. Like, no, when you look up an adoption, it's not about money. When you become a foster parent, it's not about money. I looked it up. You're allowed to, where marijuana's legalized now. I had nothing else in my system but my marijuana. And it's just crazy how she went for that and it said, well, why don't you ask for a bunch of money? It's not all about the money. Right. And who am I going to ask for the money to? Like, you want me to ask God to bless me with money? I just have to, hold on. I don't know. She just, I don't know. It's just, I thought it was a beautiful idea, and a lot of people don't adopt because they're scared they're not going to have enough money or a big, huge income. I was always growing up raised that adoption costs a hell of a lot more money than having a kid yourself, and I can't have babies, so, and if I didn't want to adopt, I kind of want to stay in the baby area, maybe 6 months. I know there's lots of kids, but I really want that baby experience, even if it's a baby that's been on, moms have been all drugged out. I think I would be, because I've struggled with addiction myself, I think that would be something I would be really, really, really interested in. And it just was like wanted me to go ask God for money. Like, I don't ask God for things. I try not to ask him for me. I ask him for everybody else. Like, for instance, my father, my mom, who lost her sister a year ago to MS. My Aunt Terry was my mom's, I was close to my Aunt Terry and the kids, all my cousins. We were super close growing up because my dad wasn't around. We got a little bit older and then we hung out, and then we were with my cousins and stuff. But it's just, we're off topic, but I always like to throw in a little bit of my, stuff that's happened. But I just thought that was really weird. It was about the money. It's not about the money. You can be a middle class, which is what I think I am, middle class. And she's talking about it's all about the money. And I'm just like, you know what? No, it's not about just all about the money. You guys can go hear it for yourself. It's at the very end of the ladies' show. If you know who I'm talking about, you're more than welcome to go and listen to it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it here. You guys can go watch it, and you'll see my comment, and then you'll see hers, and you'll hear her say hers. So, I don't know who I'm supposed to ask the money for. So I wish you could tell me who I'm supposed to. I mean, one time you get asked for help, and then it's like they turned into a bad thing on here. So YouTube is very sketchy. All right, so this next case, you guys, is a little fishy with the 911 dispatcher. Now, I don't know if this article has a 911 dispatcher call, but the family said the 911 dispatcher failed her sister horribly. The sister had called 911 and was sick, was very disoriented, and told dispatcher, I'm disoriented. I don't know if she said, I don't know where I'm at. She said, but I do believe they led her to her car and stuff. So, let's go look. Let's go check this out. Let me go ahead and present my screen here for you guys. Now, I think this was 27 days ago, but this is the young woman. Okay. How beautiful she is. What? I'm sorry. Yes. She is from, let's see here. Bertha, California, maybe? Okay, but it says Arizona, so I'm kind of confused on where. But, so this is Amanda. Okay, this is Amanda, guys. Amanda was 27 years old. And she vanished over a month ago. Okay. A mile away, and she was unclothed, you guys. Okay, this is very, very, very sad. So the distressing saga of Amanda Ninjinar, a 27-year-old woman who vanished over a month ago, came to the tragic end when her lifeless body was discovered beneath a tree, unclothed, approximately a mile from where her abandoned car was found. Now, you telling me she was right there by a tree and the cops didn't see her when they retrieved her vehicle? She was 1 mile. So they should have had a grid search. A grid search. I don't know. What do you guys think so far into this? What do we think? I'm pissed that they didn't do a grid search, and how come she wasn't found sooner? You know? Anxiety Scooby every time my hubby walks out or leaves to go outside. Give me 1 second. Hey! What's going on out there, boy? Coming out? Come back. Come tell mommy about it. Come here. Oh, shit, you can't. I have a cat in here. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I do. It's okay, Mitty. I won't let him in. I'm sorry. I forgot he was in here. Shit. Scooby, you okay? My husband, when he leaves, I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to mute. Damn it. Mitty, okay? I promise I won't let him in. Are you going to go back to sleep? Okay. All right. Okay, so Nigeria disappearance dates back to February 28th of 2024. Okay, so we're in April, and I just now found this article, so that's why I'm bringing it, because I didn't know about this. I never heard about this lady being missing. If I did, it was very briefly. So I'm not too sure what the hell happened with this, but okay. Blythe, when she was last seen in Blythe, California, near the border with Arizona. According to reports, LA Times, Nigeria departed Blythe Hotel at 3:44 a.m. on February 27th to subsequently contacted law enforcement approximately 3 hours later, expressing that she had become disoriented while driving to Palm Springs. Oh boy. So I was right. So she did call them and say, hey, I'm disoriented while driving to Palm Springs. So she's giving them, hey, I'm on my way to Palm Springs. There's a highway. I'm sure there might be some other roads. So here's where we get into, this is where it gets crazy. In the chilling 911 call, Nigeria recounted, I think I fell asleep at the wheel. I was tired, so I went to go pull over, but I think like I ran off the road. The ordeal unfolded further. Nigeria remained on the line with the dispatcher for nearly an hour, providing her coordinates as they endured a pinpoint her location. At one juncture, she purportedly mentioned fleeing from individuals that she believed that were pursuing her. Let you guys read that, because I know I suck at reading, but that's all right. But isn't this so much better? Who is so proud of me? I am. I can pat myself on the back with my friends out there that helped me. There's a couple people, but I'm very proud that you guys can actually see, Okay, so I'm geeked. I don't have to have that freaking tablet no more. You give me a break. Okay, so wait, shit, right here. Now this is where I don't like the next couple things, because it's always about drugs or, and downgrading a person. Okay, so this is what it says here. Niagara. Okay, so Niagara's. Okay, so this is the mother speaking in this. Okay, so we did that. Now she's under the influence. Amanda thinks there's people chasing her. Amanda's mother speaks to the Los Angeles Times and that her daughter grappled with mental health and substance abuse issues, striving to navigate through the turbulent periods. She remarked her mind goes through psychosis when she's withdrawing or when her body is detoxing. And I think that's why she ended up out there. The LA Palza County Sheriff's Office in Arizona disclosed on March 12th Nigeria's car has been discovered in a remote local in I don't know how to pronounce this. It used to be where could have it read. Okay, so I guess not. All right, let me look here. Where was I saying that? Shit, I lost myself here. Okay, so right here, igniting intensified search effort. See, just gotta give me a minute, y'all. I do have a learning disability. Okay. I'm so dumb sometimes, and then if I look at the screen for too long, my eyes get all freaking weirded out, and it's weird. Okay, so according to reports by AZ Family, investigators summarize that Nigeria's disrobed in an attempt to ultivate overheating, but scrambled to the elements of perishing due to the exposure to the cold weather. An autopsy is slated to be conducted in as certain the precise cause and the manner of death. Expressing the gravity of the situation, Lil Pascal Sheriff's Pacone, I don't know how to say his name, to the AZ family, time is critical, and for us trying to find someone alive, unfortunately, this is how we ended up in this situation. We're trying to get back on track. This is the cop saying this, or whoever, the sheriff, this guy is saying this. We're trying to get back on track of the information that wasn't coming in fast enough. Had we have gotten it much sooner, I think we could have located her alive and been able to bring her back home. Now, that's it. Oh, God. Some great stories in this. I love a news break and all that. There's some great stories in here, but it's just crazy how must not be this one. It must be the other one that said that the sister spoke and said, I wish we could hear the 911 tape. If I click on it, where's it going to take us? We're about to find out. Oh, yes, this one. Okay, there's Amanda, guys. RIP to Amanda. Now, her car was 1.5 miles from where her body was spotted nude under a tree about 1.5 miles from where her car was abandoned. So you're telling me she didn't have a grid search? Are you telling me the cops didn't do a grid search because she wasn't found until she was 26 years old? With a big tattoo. Okay. Due to her clothing being found not to due to her clothing being found not too far from her body, investigators believe she may have been trying to cool off by removing her clothes and finding shade under a tree before possibly dying from exposure. However, the autopsy report will determine an official cause of death. So, no official cause of death yet. She went missing in February. At the end of the month. This was updated March 31st. We are now into April with no 911 call released. No autopsy yet. I'm going to keep up to date with this. According to Papone, the body's state of decomposition suggested Amanda may have been dead for quite some time before she was found. You've got to be kidding me. And they found her car. They didn't do a grid search and they say, like, I don't understand this. Like, how? How could her car be so that far, but then her body is laying there underneath a tree naked? Okay, so then it says, so she's been there for quite some time. In the Arizona heat, you guys. Trigger warning. Shut up, phone. I don't care, Discord. This makes me really worry about our police searching with these cases because this is getting to be a little much. All right, let's continue. We only got another about 35 minutes to an hour. I just want to cover the rest of this and just have a little bit of a rundown discussion afterwards, okay? Then we can theorize. Maybe speculate a little bit how these cops are failing us. Our justice system is failing deeply. Okay, so I'm gonna get me a sip of water, okay, guys? Give me 1 second. Let me just wet my whistle here. I don't know who's all here because I'm not in the chat right now. I'm actually in article stage mode. Wow. That was tangy. Okay, so time is critical for us trying to find someone alive. Unfortunately, this is how it ended up in the situation. We're trying to get back on track. Now, that was in the other article, so we read that part. But this is Amanda's sister, okay? Marissa. Marissa states, I don't understand how they didn't find her. I'm still in shock, Amanda's sister. I'm just really numb and upset and mad. Who knows what she went through suffering for that many days out there alone. I just don't understand why she was naked. That's so crazy. She said whoever that dispatcher was, he failed my sister horribly. And I can't agree more. And the fact that there was no search. She was last seen February 28th, and the car was abandoned in a rural area of Arizona. While she lived near Bristol, she frequently drove to LPA County, where other family members reside. So, where's that 911 call? I wish I could request a FOIA on this. True Crime Arizona correspondent Brianna Whitney previously reported that detectives noted the way the car was found, which the sheriff said it was extra bizarre. Near the rear end of the vehicle on a larger boulder, the LA County Sheriff Pacone said, when you have a vehicle that's abandoned and you don't have a kind of inkling where the person has gone or anything, it all seems very odd to us. It's very concerning. Statement from the family of Amanda and Elijah. Good morning, everyone. We want to extend our huge thank you to everyone that helped in the search for Amanda. The family is considerably grateful to have all the people like each of you who have volunteered and did I just skip a sentence? No. Volunteered and dedicated their time and resources to finding her. It is with our heavy heart that we must report to you all she was found deceased last Friday, March 29th. Let that sink in for a second, you guys. March 29th. 27 days after she went missing. Which makes me think somebody had her. Or nobody went down that road or seen her underneath that tree. I mean, she was 1.5 miles away. It just doesn't. And it's no longer a missing case. Many questions and have been informed that her death is being investigated and an autopsy will follow. Our hearts are broken and we miss her dearly. Please grant our family privacy as we mourn for the loss of Amanda and prepare the days ahead of us. My heart goes out to Amanda's family. How could something happen like that and not be found? Now, there's no... Let's see if it shows us. I could. No, it's the same article. Okay. All right. So, what are we thinking? Hey, rapper, you better be nice to my Spitfire. You better be nice to my girl, rapper. Hi, Wild. Hi, everybody. Holy shit. I'm so glad you all came. Welcome to the Truth Seeker. We don't put up with no shit. We have a good time over here. I'm so sorry I didn't read the chat. Shit. Yeah. I hit the like. Yay. Thank you, Wild. Now, rapper, right. This is a safe zone. Exactly. We hide over here. We stay underneath the radar over here, okay? I just cannot believe that story. Man. this water. I forgot when you freeze it. It's a Kroger brand water. It's got flavor in it. Okay, so it's called a mixed berry beverage. And it's a Kroger brand. But man, after you freeze it, and I think it might have maybe leaked, but so I like my water absolutely cold as hell and gotta be frozen, and I like my water to be like halfway, pretty much frozen and like solid frozen, and I let it like thaw out a little bit. But I swear, this flavoring, like either every time I take a drink of it, that just hits me, makes my mouth tingle different, and it's just weird. So, all right, let me put my glasses back on here. Let's see what we got here. I'm just glad I get to bring her home. Yes, me too. I am glad that they get to bring her home. It's devastating, though, that she was out there for that long. And it's like, wouldn't you have done a better grid search of places? Like, you knew she could have wandered off because she was disoriented. She didn't know where in the hell. I don't know. They need to really release the 911 tape to make sure they gave her the right directions. I mean, they found the car, though, so it doesn't really make sense, does it? But I am glad she was home, that she gets to come home found and give her the proper burial that she deserves. Rapper, come back if you want to be nice. Rapper, why don't you go to Ann's and do that to her? She's the one that's the mean person. We are good over here. I just think that if her body was underneath this tree for, I think it's 27 days from she went missing February 28th. They found her body March 29th. So it sucks. Rapper, and by the way, this is your second warning now. Okay? I was going to mod you, but now I'm thinking of not modding you because you're mean to my girl Spitfire. So, the third time, you're getting timed out. Okay? Don't get a strike, buddy. I think you was in here the other day. You did potato salad on one of my cases that I was going over. Like, you just came in at the wrong time. Like sometimes how Dolly does his jokes at the wrong damn time when you're kind of doing something very, very important. That's what irks me about stuff like that. YouTubers out here doing that stuff. So, what irks me is TPD releasing a canine dog on two gentlemen. It was two gentlemen in the car. He told the cops, I'm just trying to go, I'm coming home from the grocery store and picking up my cousin. What TPD, what they did was exactly is what they're saying. They profile racially, that word. They profiled them, made up of something that they had a license plate that was stolen, knowing well all they had to say was your truck matched a suspicion of something. The cops lied and said it was for a stolen license plate. Now, yeah, he was eating potato salad. He did block me. Oh my God. Did he block me? I don't think so. I don't know if he's still in here. That's why I said come back, rapper. But yeah, so
Here you go, baby.
thanks. So TPD, instead of telling the two gentlemen, hey, your truck looks suspicious to another, can we get your license and registration? Instead of having all these guns drawn at him and a canine dog attacking him, it's just crazy. And the cops told them license plate was stolen. You even heard the cops say license plate is stolen. And that guy's like, no, it's not. And it's just how they lied on both on. And then say the guy was resisting his arrest. I don't think the guy was resisting his arrest. And that's what he said. I wondered if he's going to sue them because the news lady, Alexis Means, she's the one that reached out to them and told them about it. So, and Amanda's story, hopefully, what could make you be disoriented? Oh, they said mental health problems and drug substances. So I wonder what drug substances that she was using to where she could lose her mind like that. So, I mean, I know mental health is very serious. Kris Jenner's sister, Karen's autopsy results revealed. Oh, shit. I didn't know her sister died. We all know OJ died, so what do we think about that? Why would he deny he had cancer? Does anybody know? Why was he scared to come out and say he was sick? That I don't know why he would lie and deny he was sick. So why? I want you guys to answer this in the comment section. Why did OJ want to keep his cancer under the rug? Because I don't know how to do polls yet. Just curiosity. So, let me fix my spelling corrections here. Cancer. Rugs. We want question mark. Oh, crap. OJ. Oh. Well, why did TMZ... Okay, well, Hold on, I'm putting this in the chat. TMZ... Oh, shit. TMZ said cancer. That's crazy that they brought up that. You know which article I'm talking about? That is freaking fracking blows my mind. Yeah, TMZ definitely said, I seen it on there. Hold on, let me go to my thing here. Ooh, I got hiccups. Hiccups. Shit, hiccups. I'm waiting for this to play here. Hold on. Who knows? I know, right? Okay, so right here.
You know, I have a bunch of reactions. I mean, the thing that I keep coming back to, and I know you talked about, you know, his movie career and everything else, and I had run into him before the murders, and he was a perfectly charming guy. But my reaction is that when he killed his ex-wife, Nicole, he left her.
But he wasn't charged with that.
Decapitated for her children to find her the next morning, you know, if it weren't for their dog that led another neighbor to the doorstep, the kids would have gone upstairs and seen their mother dead on the porch. And I can't get that.
Now, I was told,
because I've seen the autopsy pictures. So,
ooh, he's seen the autopsy pictures. So this is crazy. Crazy. Oh no. So I'm wondering, I was told he was acquitted or he wasn't guilty. He was found not guilty, or he got an acquittal because the gloves didn't fit. That whole thing back in the day, I think I was a teenager, high school maybe, but it's just weird that he got to.
what defines O.J. Simpson to me. I also have this feeling, and Charles, I don't know if we've ever really talked about this, but O.J. Simpson really helped me understand the concept of celebrity, because for so long after the trials, I was just amazed and angered, you know, as my friend Dominic Dunn was, who covered this trial, that O.J. Simpson became kind of a folk hero to a lot of people. Then in Las Vegas, you know, a steady stream of people would come up to him, wanting to take pictures with him.
It's crazy.
And I couldn't understand it. I couldn't process.
Now, see, I was always told he was innocent.
Infamy and fame have blended so in our society that there is no distinction between the two. And O.J. Simpson taught me that lesson.
Yeah, Harvey, what you just said, it's so true that because after the criminal trial and after the civil trial, he really wasn't out and about in public as much, right? I mean, we'd see him golfing and stuff like that, but he wasn't out in public. And then when he got out of prison, it's almost like he realized what you just said, that infamy and fame are kind of the same thing, and you're going to be treated the same way, because once he got to Las Vegas, he was not hiding from the spotlight at all. And
he was celebrated. He was celebrated by people who came to Las Vegas.
Can you believe that? This guy is definitely aged. It's sad. I remember growing up listening to him, but you can't always believe what TMZ says either. So, disclaimer, this is for education, research purposes.
Oh, I got a photo with OJ. I talked to OJ. I'm sure there were some people who were celebrating him, but I don't think that was. I think most of them were doing it for the macabre reason. That this is a man who killed two people, and here I am taking a photo with him.
You know, it's sort of like an outlaw in the wild, wild west who became famous, a Jesse James type or whatever. I don't think it was, oh my God, this is a macabre moment. I think they looked at this guy and said, oh my God, look how famous he is. Everybody knows O.J. Simpson. I'm going to take a picture with him. And I think especially over time, it started to blur, and then eventually it didn't matter to people. And people don't remember Ron Goldman, and they don't remember Nicole Brown Simpson. They remember
Education,
and they know his fame. And that's why I
can't
say
spell. I
infamy
hate
and fame
spelling.
have blurred to the point where they're one and the same. I want to say one other thing, that as much as I have these strong,
I don't remember that whole stating, but
I also think that there was an injustice done to him in this kidnapping trial for which he served prison time, because
he got kidnapped. You see, there's so much on OJ that I don't really know. I don't remember everything about him. I was probably in high school, sophomore. I was trying to pass school, but then worry about, Back then, I wasn't really into true crime. I mean, back when you're younger, are people really into true crime? I mean, now, yeah, I see a lot of true crime in a lot of places. So, I mean, I'm too old to do TikTok. I don't think I would be. I may have a little bit of stuff over there, but I don't have a lot on TikTok. I don't. I have a lot of old drafts I could post, but.
As a lawyer, I really felt that an injustice in that case was done, even though I also felt that an injustice was done in the criminal trial. But that's
so. Did the glove not fit? That's just crazy. He's saying he killed 2 people. He's saying OJ did it. So, I mean, but OJ was found not guilty. Right? And these tips, you guys, I highly recommend going and getting a bag of these TGIF potato skins. These are so freaking good, especially when I was doing a live. I was trying to eat some lunch earlier, but it wasn't the same as what the other ones I've had. I don't know if this one was just maybe. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was the Marie Callender's cheeseburger lunch type of thing, and it was just not very good. I don't know. I usually like those, but AMAC is live too. Oh shit! Everybody's live right now. Okay. Let's go show some love to AMAC. You got a link, Spitfire? I don't know who's all in here. I'm still learning how to do links, so I got Sweetie Pie's link. But I don't got my link in here yet. I need to get my link in here. I need to get my link saved to the clipboard. I gotta find the clipboard. And I'm not too sure how to get there yet. But I'm gonna go check out her. We've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. We went over 2 cases. I'm gonna try to do some research tonight. I gotta let my laptop charge. Taxes are due soon. 2 days left. I don't know. I have one return. I only make that much at the gas station. All right. I love you all. Thank you all for coming and attending the Truth Seeker. We go over true crime, especially in my area. We go over the truth, the facts. We try not to speculate or theorize too much, especially on the younger kids' cases. We prefer not to speculate on those or give big, huge theories about those. And now when it comes to the adults, sometimes it's okay to speculate on a certain case. We've been speculating on a couple different cases recently. The 2 moms, I'm speculating that the grandmother and the baby dad have done something to these two women. I think they tracked and traced and stalked them because they knew they were going to be at that gas station that was abandoned. So I'm gonna dig some more research on that tonight. I'm gonna have breakfast for dinner tonight. Let me know when you guys come and watch us, what you're having, where you're watching from, and why did OJ keep his cancer under the rug? Go watch that TMZ article. Come back to this. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Much love. See ya.